YouTube as well. Welcome to the very first English Kodan recital. You are a part of a very wonderful history today. My name is旭堂南春. I am the instructor of the English Kodan class, and this is the first ever all Kodan class to be held in Japan and the world. This is our very first recital, so I am very happy because this is very historic. So yay! A dream come true. So I know many of you probably know what Rakugo is, right? Everybody knows Rakugo, right? You don't know what Kodan is. No Kodan, right? Kodan is still a very minor Japanese traditional storytelling style. We kind of look like Rakugo, but we are very different. We started 600 years ago during the Muromachi period. So during the Muromachi period, Japanese people and Japanese people were fighting together, right? So then when people fight together, people get injured. And maybe they lose an arm, they lose a leg, right? They can't fight anymore. So then those people gather information and then they go around and tell everybody, right? So this was the start of Kodan. Kodan has roots in the samurai class. So Kodan is a very high class kind of traditional performing art.
Ooh.
It is. You can also think of Kodan storytellers as maybe traditional newscasters, right? So Kodan storytellers, they would write their travels, they would write the battles that they have seen, and then they would read that to other people. And this is what we call today shurabayomi. And it is a traditional part of Kodan. It's our basic technique to telling Kodan. For example, when I became a Kodan storyteller, I had to study shurabayomi to become a professional. So everyone must learn it because this is our basic technique. そもそも三方ヶ原の戦いは頃は元気3年水の上猿年10月14日紅葉の武田大総長信玄甲府に終えて七重の七しを整えその税3万余きを従え Everybody must learn this technique. So even the students today, they did study it.
Yay!
Right? They studied very hard. So today, there are 5 students that are performing. They will talk about 3 very famous Americans. You see here, there is a map. Their stories will travel around this map. So we will go to all of these places today. もし英語であんまり、苦手とかあんまり理解できない場合は、皆さんは枕に、日本語の説明をしますので、安心してください。So for people, we have lots of Japanese people here, and they need an explanation. A lot of these stories are being heard for the first time. So they have to explain before they start. So everybody on YouTube, hello! Please, 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 please leave comments. Tell our students how they're doing. If you have questions, please ask questions. We will be answering them later in the program. So that'll be exciting as well. Okay, so everybody, I know that you're very nervous. 緊張してます？あんまり？だから皆さんマスクをしてるんですけどね、even though we can't see your faces, please smile. Okay. Yes, I see some very nice smiling going on. If you want to laugh, please laugh. If you want to cry, please cry. If you want to go woohoo, please go woohoo, but please leave your mask on. It will be better that way. Okay, are you ready? We're ready? Let's go. Okay, so our first performer for today is Tenpachido Rishun. Everybody, please welcome Rishun-san.
Thank you very much for joining us today. I am Rishun, Tenpachido Rishun でございます。Today is my story, Pecosville. This is an American folk tale and it's not well known to Japanese people. So please let me explain it a little in Japanese first. ペコスビルというお話はアメリカ人なら誰でも知っているそうですけれども、次の演目のポール・バニアンなどと同じようにスケールの大きなアメリカのそのホラ話ですね。ホラ話の中の一つでございます。そして、その今日のお話はそのペコスビルが竜巻に乗るというお話なんですけれども、その竜巻というのはトルネード、そんじょそこらの竜巻ではなくて、アメリカのカンザス地方を吹き荒れる the most amazing horrible tornado that ever tornadoed と、トルネードを名詞と動詞でかつていまだかつて竜巻いたことのないほどの恐ろしくて驚異的な竜巻というような表現で言い表されるほどのすごい竜巻でございます。でこのペコスビルというお話、日本人には馴染みが薄いようですが、ディズニーのアニメ映画オムニバスのものらしいですが、メロディータイムというものの中に青い月影という、タイトルで紹介されているそうです。で東京ディズニーランドにはペコスビルカフェなるものがあって、グーフィーがペコスビルに扮しているそうですので、ご存知の方もいらっしゃるかも分かりません。そしてその巨大な竜巻とペコスビルのお話ですけれども、ペコスビルは小さい時に滅馬車から落ちて、なんと家族とはぐれてしまいコヨーテに育てられる、そういう波乱万丈の人生を送るカーボーイでございます。でコヨーテに育てられて成長しまして、文明社会に戻ってまいりました時には、命知らずのデビルと呼ばれる伝説のカーボーイとなっておりました。でその伝説のカーボーイはアイバー・ウィドーメーカーという馬に乗って、そのウィドーメーカーというのは名前の通りウィドーメーカー、乗ろうとする男はみんな振り落として、 殺されてしまうわけですね。振り落とされて、そして後に残されるのはウィドウ、未亡人ばかりという、そういう暴れ馬に乗って、西部開拓史時代のワイルドウェスト、その荒野を東へ西へとデアリング、命知らずのチャレンジを求めてさまよっております。そしてとあるサルーン、テキサスのサルーン、で馬を降りてウィドメーカーをつなぎ、西部劇によく出てくるようなこのバーンという扉を開けて、そのサルーンへ入っていきますと、カーボーイの中の一人が「お前ペコスビルは何でも乗りこなせるって言うけれども、馬やらクジラやらバッファローやらワニ何でも乗りこなせるって言うけれども、カンザスを吹き荒れる巨大な竜巻には乗れないだろう」と言われたもんですから、ペコスビルは、他に何にもすることないから引き受けてやってやろうじゃないかという感じで、またウィドメーカーにまたがって、そのサルーンを後にいたします。そして北へ北へとこう進んでいくわけであります。テキサスからオクラホマを抜けてカンザスへ、そしてそのカンザスで巨大なアメイジングホリブルなトルネードに出会うわけであります。そして得意の投げ縄の腕で、トルネードを縄をかけ、自分が飛び乗ってこうトルネードはもうペコスビルを振り落とそうと必死で動きます。ペコスビルは振り落とされまいと必死でしがみつきます。でそして今度は西へ西へと移動します。でカンザスから西へニューメキシコあたりでは森林をなぎ倒して見渡す限りの広大な平地を作ってしまったり、こういう平地でございますね。後でちゃんとした名前が出てまいります。広大な平地を作ってしまったり、そしてまた西へ進みアリゾナでは、川のような大雨を降らせ、大地に裂け目を作り、大きな大きなキャニオンですね、皆様ご存知の大きなキャニオンでございますを作ったり、それからまた西へキャリフォルニアでは、大きなへこみ、海抜よりも低いへこみ、大きなディープディプレッションの大きなへこみを作ったりいたします。さてこのペコスビルとトルネードの、お話どうなりますことやら、 Please enjoy it。 講談 Pecosville Rise a Tornado。 Pecosville was a famous cowboy who rode around the Wild West looking for daring challenges to face. When he was a child, he fell off his family's wagon, found and raised by coyotes, and then returned back to human civilization a daredevil. He even tamed the horse Widowmaker, a horse that was so violent it would throw off and kill every man who rode him. Pecosville, riding on top of Widowmaker, strolled silently into the next town in Texas, looking for a new challenge. He soon found it. He tied Widowmaker to a post and went into the saloon. The men in the saloon started to whisper to each other. Pecosville, that's Pecosville. Who is Pecosville? Oh, you don't know him? Once he gets on the back of something, there is nothing in the whole wide world that can slow him. Yeah, I heard he rode himself a bear. I heard he's even ridden on a buffalo, gators. He's even ridden on a whale that dived into the middle of the ocean. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, Pecosville has ridden everything. One man at the bar, hearing all the whispers, stands right in front of Pecosville himself. Oh yeah, there is something that can throw him. Pecosville eyes him straight in the eyes. Name it. I bet you can't ride the tornado, most amazingly horrible tornado that ever been tornadoed up in Kansas. There is a pause in the saloon, and then an explosion of laughter. What are you talking about, partner? A tornado? You can't ride the tornado, it's nothing but wind. But brave old Pecosville raises his hands and the crowd falls silent. A tornado, you say, up in Kansas way. That's right. You'll find no other tornado more amazing, more horrible than up there. The tension in the salon is so thick, the men had to push it away from their faces. Pecosville opened his mouth. I'll take your challenge. That time I've got nothing better to do. Shake hands, partner. Hope you survive. Nothing kicks off Pecosville. And with a clink, clink, clink of his spurs, Pecosville walks out of the salon and jumps onto Widowmaker's back. Get up, Widowmaker! We got a challenge to do! And at the speed of lightning, Widowmaker shoots off! Clipty, 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 clipty. Horses usually run clipty, clop, but Widowmaker runs so fast that there was no time for crop. They head north, leave Texas, cross through Oklahoma, and arrive in Kansas by lunchtime. Once they reached Kansas, Pecosville pulls on the rein for Widowmaker to stop, and he stopped clear on a dime. Now, Widowmaker, all we can do is wait. There are lots of tornadoes that appear in Kansas, but none of them satisfied Pecosville. Not too small. Not too weak. Come on, give me a big one. Widowmaker neighed impatiently. That one? No way, much bigger. And up over the horizon, the sky suddenly turned black and started to turn around and around and around. There was a crash and a boom and a rumble, rumble, rumble like something big was approaching. Look at this, Widowmaker, the color of those clouds, that sky, that roar. This is that amazingly horrible tornado that ever tornadoed. Come on, let's get a closer look. And after saying this, Pecosville sped Widowmaker and they sped off toward the black clouds and horrible noise ahead. They soon come face to face with the most amazingly horrible tornado that ever tornadoed. As Pecosville and Widowmaker get closer, the tornado roared over the horizon. The winds blow and blow and blow and whip around them. Pecosville gets off of Widowmaker right in front of the tornado, pulls out his rope, makes a lasso, and spins it up over his head. The ground rumbles and shakes under his feet as the tornado gets closer. The tornado looks down at the tiny Pecosville. Foolish cowboy, you will not tame me. But Pecosville heard not a word. In that harsh wind, Pecosville threw the lasso, pulled it tight around the tornado's neck, pulls it down, boom! He jumps on. Pecosville jumps right on the back of the tornado. Tornado, do what you want. You can twist, you can sidewind, you can whip around to your heart's content. You will not throw me. The tornado whipped around the right and the left and the left and the right. Oh, didn't you hear me, tornado? You think you can throw off the great Pecosville? I will destroy you and everything around. Get off of me. The tornado again whips and whirls. He dives and soars. He picked up things from the ground and threw them at Pecosville. But Pecosville isn't bothered at all. He whoops and hollers with excitement, one hand holding the rein, the other hand waving in the air. When he did this, the angry tornado got even angrier. He whipped and sidewinded into a violent dance. I'm getting dizzy. But Pecosville still could not be thrown off. The tornado came to some rivers. He whipped and sidewinded so much that he picked up several of the rivers and tied them all up into pretty bows. Pecosville was impressed. Oh, wow, a little tornado, look at you. That's quite good. Let's have a little more fun. He tightened his grips on the tornado. Doing this, the tornado cursed away. Stupid idiot. That hurts. Let go of me, you redneck. You'll pay for this. And he whipped around right and left like a sidewinding snake across the landscape. Because of this, it was a huge problem for the trees living there. When the tornado came, snap, 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 that they fell, and that large forest disappeared. Pecosville saw the broken trees left here and there. Oh, bad tornado! Look what you did to the forest. You made a plain of stakes. The land after that was known as Staked Plains. Get off of me! Get off of me! That tornado screamed, he roared, he bellowed, but Pecosville lightly held the ring and spurred the tornado's sides with the spears on his boots. You've lost, tornado! Give up! I'll never fall off! The tornado did its best to throw off Pecosville, but he just couldn't do it. I can't believe it. I am the most amazingly horrible tornado that ever tornadoed. I do not give up. The poor tornado tried to run away. He whipped and sidewinded to the west. So far west, he headed to California. This amazingly horrible tornado that ever tornadoed felt great shame in himself. Tears started to pour out from his eyes, and there are so many tears that they fell as rain, and soon that rain turned into amazingly horrible downpour. Oh, it's raining hard. It's a downpour. No, that's not a downpour. It's a river. A river is falling. Run! All the people living there run and run to get away. In that amazingly horrible downpour, the land started to give way. And this way and that, a great valley was made, the likes that have never been seen before. Pecosville, from the back of the crying tornado. Oh, wow, what a large valley. It's a very grand canyon. However, after a while, the crying tornado finally lost his whipping and sidewinding power, and his whoosh starting to fade. And suddenly, this amazingly horrible tornado that ever tornadoed disappeared from under Pecosville. Uh-oh! From the sky! Boom! Pecosville falls crashed to the ground. When he hit the ground, hit it so hard that it made a deep depression. How deep was it? It was much lower than sea level. Wow! Oh, wow! What have I done? I made a valley where people can't live. Oh, it's a death valley. Widowmaker, who was following the tornado the entire time, runs up and stops next to Pecosville. Oh, Widowmaker, why are you following us the whole time? Why didn't you catch me? Widowmaker shaked his head. Okay, thank you for nothing. Come on, let's go. Pecosville rides back to the salon in the next town in Texas. When he walks in, the whole salon cheered. Oh, amazing! Truly amazing! The most daring cowboy in all the West! Pecosville walks up to the man at the bar who gave him the challenge. Wow, young lad, I can't believe it. Can I buy you a drink? better make it your worst whiskey. Why the worst one? Because my back hurts. He gets the worst whiskey in the house and gulps it down in one gulp. His whole body jerks with a pop. Much better. Pecosville went on to have many amazing adventures, and he did many amazing things. But today's story will end here for now. Today, I told you the story Pecosville and Rise on a Tornado. Thank you.
So that was テンパチと立春。はい。この感じです。いや、Pecosville Rides Tornado、これは英語で調べ読みの形になっているんです。So I made this story to be like English 調べ読み。So that's why it's very fast. It's very cool, and it's very tiring after it is done. Are you sleepy? You're okay? Okay, all right. Everybody on YouTube is okay too. We have someone watching us from Arizona as well, so it's very exciting. All right, so the next person to come to the stage will be Tenpachido Shun Shun. So please welcome Shun Shun-san.
Hello everyone, my name is Tenpachido Shun Shun. Shun, it means spring. So my name is Spring Spring. Double spring. It's so happy name. Before I will tell the story, let me introduce about the summary for the Japanese audience in Japanese. ということでございまして、私本日初めての講談を語らせていただきます。非常に緊張しておりますが、なるべくうまくやろうと考えてはおります。そうですね、このポール・バーニャン、アメリカン・ランバージャック・ポール・バーニャンっていうタイトルなんですけども、ランバージャックっていうのは木こりなんです。アメリカの木こりのポールのお話ということになります。この話をですね、1年前に旭堂南春師匠からいただきましたとき、師匠は音源をくださいました。約25分。師匠はアメリカンネイティブでしょ。で、講談のプロでしょ。その彼女がしゃべって25分です。私たちにとってこれはかなりハードルが高いなと考えておりまして、そうしましたら師匠がじゃあ半分個ずつ、分けてやったらどうですかっていうことで、私と次春麗さんが、このお話を半分個ずつさせていただくことになりました。さてお話なんですけれども、皆さんコウノトリご存知ですよね。コウノトリが赤ちゃんを連れてくるというのが、日本の人の皆さん知っていることなんですけれども、アメリカでもコウノトリがいるらしいです。英語でコウノトリをストークと言います。そのストークが、赤ちゃんを連れてきます。めちゃくちゃ大きな赤ちゃんです。 だから1匹ではダメなので5匹の、ストークが、ポールを連れてきます。で、ポールは本当にめちゃくちゃな大きな赤ちゃんですから、両親が用意したベビーベッドに入りません。壊してしまいます。めちゃくちゃ大きな赤ちゃんですから泣き声もめちゃくちゃ大きいです。そしてめちゃくちゃ大きな赤ちゃんですからめちゃくちゃミルクを飲みます。めちゃくちゃ大きい赤ちゃんがゆえにいろんなトラブルも起こします。両親はめちゃくちゃ大きすぎてポールをもっと広い場所で育てようと思ってメイン州からミネソタ州に引っ越しをします。さあ、めちゃくちゃ大きなポールは大きく成長しまして、またさらに大きくなりまして木こりとなりました。めちゃくちゃ立派な木こりになりました。さあ、彼が森の中を歩いていますと、雪の中の凍える寒い中でとっても素敵なお友達に出会います。そこまでを私は語るんですけれども、さてポールはどんなふうに成長をするんでしょうか。どんなアクシデントやインシデントがあるんでしょうか。ベイブっていうのはどういうお友達なんでしょうか。ありえないことが本当にたくさんこのお話の中にはあります。これぞまさにアメリカンフォークテイルだと思います。それからちょっと一言ストークって鳥ですよね。だから私こうやるシーンがあるんですけれども、ちょっと見ていただいていいですか。これねフリルがついた着物なんですね。これコーデュロイでできてますけれども、この話するんやったらこれがあるから目立つなと思いましてこれを着てきました。その辺も注目して聞いていただいたらなと思います。はい、では Let's enjoy my story、こうやるんだ。違います。すいません。Let's enjoy my story、講談American lumberjack Paul Bunyan. And the United States is a famous Great Lakes, and west of that is the state of Minnesota. If you go there, you will know how famous our main character of today's Kodan, Paul Bunyan, is. How amazing is Paul Bunyan? Everything in Minnesota has Paul Bunyan on it. There are keychains, bags, cookies, t-shirts, all have the image of Paul Bunyan on them. There is also a National Paul Bunyan Day. It's on June 28th. Our story begins in Bangor, Maine. ここです。Our story begins in Bangor, Maine. Pa, a lumberjack, and his wife Ma are searching the sky, waiting anxiously for the little baby to arrive. Oh, has he come yet, Ma? Not yet, Pa. Wait a little more. They said today, didn't they? Be patient. They will come. Then suddenly they heard a sound. Flap, flap, flap. Do you hear that? Look, Ma, they are here. They are here. The couple hug each other as they see their little bundle coming closer and closer. Oh, how wonderful! Our little bundle of joy is coming. Little bundle? I'd say that's a big bundle. The new parents looked on as not one but 5 giant stalks flew closer to their destination. Each of the stalks had their in beaks a rope. The rope tied to a big giant white cloth, and inside the cloth a big giant baby. Each stalk was panting as they struggled to keep formation. One or two would drop from formation, then quickly pull himself back up again. The stalks pulled the rope as they tried to lower the delivery gently to the ground. Finally, with a slight boom, the big baby boy was delivered. The storks also touched down. Thank you, storks. Thank you for delivering our little Paul. How about celebration? Champagne? Cigarettes? Each stork held up a wing to say no, and they flew off. The two new parents peeked into the large crowd. What a baby! He's really big, isn't he? Yeah. Well, let's get into the house. Come on, little guy. Pa tried to pick up the big baby, but he was too big, so Pa pulled the child onto his back and carried him inside. But then again, they got inside. Ma had a crash. What happened? What happened? Ma, he's too big for the crib. He's broken it. Oh my, they grow up so fast. At that moment, little Paul started to cry. He cried so loud that the frogs outside covered their ears with earmuffs, and the fish in the river jumped and ran away. Oh, he's tired from all that traveling. Here, I have an idea. Pa gets Paul, follow me. Ma led Pa and Crying Paul to a lumber wagon. Ma, I use this wagon for work. You'll have to get another one because this is Paul's new bed. The two new parents picked on sorry, very sorry. They put the baby Paul in the wagon, but he still cried. Pa, you are gonna have to rope him. Get the horses tied onto the wagon. Pa tied the horses on the wagon, and he jumps onto the driver's seat. All right, Ma, we are off now. Take it, honey. Good night, Paul. With the clap of the whip, the horse and walks on with the clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. The father looks behind to see Paul's giant head there. Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. Big baby Paul fell fast asleep. In the morning, when Paul woke up, oh, is Paul awake? He must be hungry. They tried calming him, but he wouldn't stop crying. And then, rumble, 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 rumble. What's that noise? Honey, it's Paul's stomach. Oh no, this is bad. Paul's empty stomach caused a large vibration in the area. Because of it, nearby houses shook and shook and shook until they fell down. They fell down. Hurry! すいません、ちょっと間違え。Hurry! Paul's parents hurried out to their herd of cows. They started to milk them. They milked 1 cow, 2 cows, 3 cows, 4 cows. Paul gulped down all the milk, 1 barrel after the other. But, no, not enough. Hurry! They milked 10 cows, 20 cows. After milking 24 cows, Paul was finally full. He smiled happily. Oh, finally. His parents were relieved, but when Paul was hungry again, they had to milk the same number of cows. Paul drank 48 cows worth of milk every day. Oh, if we keep doing this, our cows will turn to dust. Let's try to feed him porridge and see if he likes it. Paul really liked porridge, but how much porridge they had to make but 10 barrels a day. Paul would gulp, gulp, gulp it down. Okay, he's good for now. Baby Paul grew bigger and bigger and bigger. Paul got too big for the lumber wagon, so his parents let him roll around in a nice patch of green meadow. But a terrible thing happened every time Paul rolled over in his sleep. He would destroy 16 square meters of forest with every roll. Oh, this is awful. At this rate, he'll wipe out the whole forest and I'll be out to work. Oh, what can we do? Let's put Paul in a boat and float him in the ocean for his naps. With that, his parents built a raft, put Paul on the raft, and float him off the coast. But there again, a large incident happened. When Paul rolled over in his sleep, he created a tidal wave 22 meters high that traveled as far away as Bay of Fundy in Canada. There, the British Navy was shocked. What is it? Yes, sir. Paul had just rolled over in his sleep. What? This is blood. Wake Paul up now. He'll wipe us all with his overs. All of the British Navy were called, and they went to where Paul was sleeping. They lined up their warships and aimed their cannons at Paul. Fire! Boom, boom, boom! They fired the cannons, but the cannon fire didn't wake up Paul. It's not working! Keep firing! They kept firing the cannons at Paul for 7 hours until finally Paul woke up, and then the raft burst on the water. Tidal wave incoming! One by one, the British warships were swallowed by the waves and the 4 ships sank. The sailors who watched into the ocean cried, "Help! Help me!" The voices surprised baby Paul, and one by one, he picked up all the sailors and saved them. His parents watched the whole thing. Oh, this is awful. This kind of thing cannot happen every day. This place is too small for Paul. I agree. Let's move to somewhere else. And so the family moved away from Maine to Minnesota. Winter time in Minnesota. Several years later, 2 lumberjacks were having a break at the lumberjack camp, shivering in front of fire. Oh, it's so cold. It must be the coldest winter yet. Yeah, it's so cold that when the geese came, they flew backwards, saying, "No, no, no, no." Oh, it's so cold that the fish thought they would freeze and swim for the south. It's so cold that even the snow has turned blue. Oh, that's pretty cold. And at night, it gets even colder. In the village, if we spoke, the word came out of your mouth would freeze up and fall to the ground. You couldn't hear anything because everything froze. Everyone had to wait until the word sold out in the morning, and the word did so. Everything said the night before could be heard all at once. Oh, that's pretty gosh damn cool. Hey there, Paul. Paul Bunyan, now all grown up, stepped over a mountain, headed for the lumberjack camp. Hello, guys. Taking a break? Just a short one. We'll be back out in no time. All right. I made a road going that way. I'll check the road conditions. Thank you, Paul. We'll be right behind you after I have this frozen coffee. Oh, why is it so cold? Paul stepped over another mountain and was taking a walk through the blue snow when he heard something below him. He looked around and heard. When he looked down, what did he find but a teeny tiny ox who had turned blue? The blue ox was jumping with it. He was trying to look over the snow, but he was too small, so this made him snort with frustration. Paul, watching this, began to laugh. You don't give up, do you, fella? I think I'll help you out, little guy. Paul picked up the tiny ox with a pinch of his fingers, started a fire, warmed up the axe. Cute little guy. I think I'll keep you. Oh, I call you babe because you were small and you were blue. How about Babe the blue axe? Said Babe the blue axe. And so the Paul put the axe in his flannel shirt pocket and took him home with him. My time up here! ああ、よかった。皆さんもね、ちょっと緊張しながら聞かれたと思うんですけれども、Next, Shuri will tell the rest of the story. Please enjoy the whole story by the end, please. Thank you.なかなかハードワークですね、これね、座るのね。ありがとうございます。
講談師の一番の敵ですね。足しべき。Right, so we often have our legs go to sleep, but we try to do our best to hide it. Yeah. So sometimes when we go off the stage, we are like this. It's true. All right, so you heard the first part of Paul Bunyan. Now you'll see the second part being told by Tenpachido Shunri. Tenpachido Shunri-san.
Hello everyone, my name is Tenpachido Shunri.
春利、春に、利はご利益の利、利益の利でございます。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。はい、では話に入る前にですね、もうそろそろお気づきだと思うんですけど、前編英語でございますね。英語で子猫さんが半分半分にした、子猫さんちゃう、ごめんなさい、シュンシュンさんが半分半分にしたと言いましたが、私の方が長いんですね、話がね、長いです。頑張ります。皆さんもどうか頑張ってください。お願いします。で、後半の登場人物、登場動物なんですが、まず最初にポール・バニアン、この話の主役ですね。ポール・バニアン、むちゃくちゃ大きい男、ポール・バニアンですね。ランバージャック、木こりでございます。そして、ポールが出会うベイブ・ザ・ブルーオックス、ブルーオックス、青いお牛ですね。出会った時はですね、タイニーだったんですけども、ベイブもこれもめちゃくちゃ大きくなります。どれくらい大きくなるかと言いますと、この目と目の間ですね、この目と目の間が42 axe handles and one plug of tobacco なんですね。42、48としちゃいますよ。42 axe handles、 斧の柄ですね。これが42本分プラス1プラグオブタバコ、タバコプラグ、パイプに入れるプラグ1つ分、その距離が目と目の間ですよ。わかりますね。それくらいでかいベイブです。で、ベイブお牛なんですが、得意技はですね、プリングログス、丸太を引くことです。この、ポール・バニアンのお手伝いをする相棒なんですね。で、そしてベイブが運命的な出会いをします。じゃじゃーん、ベッティだ、イエローカー、ね、笑わない、ベッティだ、イエローカー、目牛ね、見ての通り乳牛でございます。で、ベッシーのチャームポイントはですね、このなんといっても長いまつげ、ロングアイラッシュでございます、ね、この長いまつげの魅力的なイエローベッシーザ・イエローカーは、得意技は、乳牛なので、ミルクを出すことなんですね。で、このベイブとベッシーはもうラブなんですね。もう本当好きでしょうがない。ですが一つ大きな問題がありますね。ベイブは暑いの嫌い、もう夏がダメなんですね。で、ベッシーは寒いの嫌い、冬が嫌いなんです。この不一致がどんな事件を巻き起こすかというところも楽しみにしていただけたらと思います。で、あと最後にですね、普通サイズの人間も出てくるんですね。クック・サワードーさん、ちょっとちっちゃくって見にくいかもしれないですね。コックさんです。ランバージャックキャンプの専属調理人なんですね。サムは料理人なんで得意技は料理を作ることなんですが、特にベッシーの乳を絞ってですね、ミルキングして、レフトオーバーミルク、残ったミルクでメイクバターを作って、それでフラップジャックスを作るんですね。フラップジャックスと出てきますが、これパンケーキのことです。バターたっぷりのパンケーキを作るのがサムの得意技です。で、あともう一人出てくるんですけども、そこまで説明していますとも時間がなくなるので、あと一人はミスター X クエスチョンですね。ですので皆さんお聞きいただいて、このあと一人出てくる人の名前と得意技は何かということを、聞いていただければと思います。はい、お待たせいたしました。From now, I'll tell you the rest of the story of the American lumberjack Paul Bunyan. After Paul arrived at the lumberjack camp, Paul introduced the babe, the blue ox, to all the other lumberjacks. Hey, little guy, I guess you're hungry. Let's get you some hay. Paul kept feeding Babe, the blue ox, bales of hay. But Babe was very hungry ox. He ate 10 bales, 20 bales, 30 bales of hay. Wow, you are very hungry. Me! After about 5 minutes, Babe grew a little bigger. And after another 5 minutes, he grew a little bigger. And after a while, Babe got very big. How big did he get? From I to Y you could fit 40 to X handles and 1 plug of tobacco. His horns were so it took a mother of crows 1 full day of flying it from one horn to the other. Wow, Babe, you are very big ox now. I'll use you around camp. And so Paul gave Babe jobs to do around camp. First, Babe helped the men in the camp's laundry. The men used Babe's horn and to hang and dry their laundry. Babe was so tall, the wind blew and blew and blew around his horns. So the laundry dried quickly. After 1 minute, the camp's laundry was done. Thanks, Babe. Go get a snack from Sado-san. Babe skipped over to the kitchen. Whee! The cook Sado-san bitterly laughed. Get out here, Babe. There's nothing here for you to eat. Whee! Whee! Sorry, Babe. This is all we have. And Sado-san gave Babe some wheat. Whee! Babe said happily. When Babe was finished with his snack, Paul had another job for him to do. Babe, I need straightening the road around lumbering camp so it's easier to haul in lumber. Right now the roads were so winding, it's difficult to pull the wagon through. Can you help me to pull the road straight? Whee! And so Paul tied Babe to 2 corners of paved road. Ready, Babe? Okay, pull! Whee! Paul yelled, pull! And Babe pulled with a whee! Pull! Whee! Pull! Whee! Pull! Whee! Very soon, Babe pulled out all the twists and kinks out of the road. Babe pulled the road so straight, there were lots of roads left over. So Paul rolled up all the leftover road and laid it out to new parts of the forest. When they were finished, they had laid 32 kilometers of new road. Way to go, Babe! Now we have lots of new territory to log, thanks to your help. Now, next job. Paul pulled out the large tanker and it filled it with water. During the winter, it's better to freeze the road. The logs will slide on the ice back to the camp. This water tanker will spray water and it make road icy. Will you help me to pull the tanker? Yeah. Babe thought this was too much work. All right, and an extra 10 bales of hay after the work is finished. Yeah. And a couple of bushels of wheat. Wheat. And Paul tied Babe to water tanker and he turned water spray on. As Paul and Babe walked along, and they spread the roads and they quickly froze to ice. Babe saw how the ice could make his job easier. He started to get excited. Babe, calm down. If you pull too hard, the tanker will... This was too late. All of a sudden there was a ping and whoosh. The tanker sprang a leak and all of the water rushed down the mountain. Oh no, at this rate, we might make a river, not a road. And Paul was right. Thanks to the tanker leak, Paul and Babe accidentally made the Mississippi River. Sadly, Babe didn't get his rewards of 10 bales of hay and a couple of bushels of wheat. Instead, Paul had Babe help pulling logs the lumberjack had cut down. The roads were icy and the logs slid down the road. And so Babe didn't mind that much. And so all through the winter, Babe helped pulling logs. But when the summer came, Babe hated walking on the black and steaming hot logging roads. Babe refused to work. All right, I've got it. Let's paint the roads white. Then they won't be so hot. And so Paul painted those long, straight logging roads. After doing so, Babe agreed to work on into the summer. On one summer day, though, Babe was putting logs on the logging roads, as usual, when he started dreaming about cold winter days he loved. It's not hot in the winter. The roads were icy, so work is easier. How I wish winter would come soon. As he was thinking to himself, he glanced over the tops of the mountains. When he did so, he saw the cutest yellow young cow he had ever seen eating grass there. Babe, who was pulling logs, quickly wiggled out his harness and checked himself, straightened the hair, and stepped over the mountain to meet her. Hey there, pretty. My name is Babe. What's yours? He started making small talk. My name is Bessie. Bessie, what a beautiful name. It's a name of an angel. Now that this happened, Babe refused to walk again. He would not leave Bessie's side. This was trouble for Paul. Hey, Babe, stop fooling around. We have to get back to work. What are you talking about, Paul? It's too hot to be carrying logs around. If you want to carry logs, you can carry them yourself. I wanna be with Bessie. Just saying her name is so lovely. All right, well, there's nothing I can do. If we take him home with us, will you start working again? Yes, of course. Can we? Babe, you and I give up. Yay, Paul! You are the best! Babe hugged Paul. Paul bought Bessie's yellow cow and Babe started to work again. So from that day, Babe came to the group and she also grew very big. This made Babe very happy. Bessie is so beautiful. I work extra hard today just for Bessie. And so Babe went to work and Bessie watched him work. Sometimes she would flutter her eyes, causing long eyelashes to go up and down. Her lashes were so long that she would tickle the lumberjack at the other side of the camp. Stop, Bessie! That tickle! Bessie smiled. But Bessie didn't just sit around and flutter eyelashes all day. Every day, Cook Sado Sam would come over. All right, Bessie, give me all you got. And Sado Sam started milking Bessie. Bessie made lots of milk She made so much milk that all the men in the camp could drink until they were full, with more milk left over. Sado-san took leftover milk and made butter to grease the pancakes grill. The Sado-san made the biggest flapjacks for all the lumberjacks. After making so many giant-sized flapjacks, there was still enough butter for lumberjacks to butter their toast. Thanks, Bessie. You are the best cow a lumberjack camp can have. Babe the blue ox and Bessie the yellow cow loved each other very much. Ah, Bessie, you are so lovely. You are so silly, babe. You are the one who's handsome. I love you, Bessie. I love you too, babe. And so, every day they flirted with each other. But there was only one thing they disagreed on, that was hot summers and cold winters. In the summertime, yay, it's summer! It's not freezing cold! Bessie hugged Paul. But then, it's too hot, Bessie, get off! I hate hot summer days. You're horrible. I hate you, pig. Bessie, wait, I hate hot, not you. I love you, Bessie. This happened all summer long. And then in the winter, it was the opposite. Yay, it's winter. It's not hot anymore. Isn't winter great, Bessie? I can't stay being so cold. If you looked at her face, it had turned white and she started to get skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. Bessie, what's wrong? You need to get better. But then Bessie couldn't produce any more milk. And everybody in camp couldn't eat pancakes and butter on toast like they used to. Babe was worried about Bessie. He stopped working. Paul had a problem again. I need to trick Bessie thinking it's summer. I think I have a plan. Paul went to see his friends and eyeglass maker Johnny Inkslinger. Hey Johnny, can you make a pair of green tinted glasses for Bessie? If you see the green every day, she will feel like it's springtime again. Wow, Paul, what a great idea. I'll get to work and make the wonderful pair of green tinted glasses. Thanks. After a couple of days, the glasses were made and put on Bessie. Wow, it was so cold before, but now it's so nice and warm. Really? Great. It is not cold anymore, right? Not anymore. And so from that day, Bessie started growing fat again. And she started producing milk like she did in the summertime. The Sado-san took that milk and he started making pancakes again. And there was so much butter that a lot was left over for the next summer. When it was summer came, Paul came to take all the extra butter from Sado-san. Where are you taking all that butter, Paul? I'm going
going to spread it over the lumbering road, the slippery butter will make pulling logs up to the camp easier for Babe. Wow, that's so smart. And on one hot day, Paul spread the butter on the logging roads, and the roads became slick. Babe then put the log on the slick buttered road. Wow, Paul, this is great! It's like walking on ice in the winter! Babe, covered in butter, jumped up to hug Paul. You are the best lumberjack an ox could ever have! This was the story of the American lumberjack, Paul Bunyan. ありがとうございました。足がしびれております。しびれた。しびれました。よいしょ。
やばい、無事に降りた。はい、じゃあ前半の出演者どこへ行きますか。はい、はい。
ディスタンスね、ディスタンシング。
あ、ソーシャルディスタンス入りますね。Yeah, we have to social distance and wear a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's wearing a mask. We're okay. All right. Do you have your legs now? Okay.
You did a great job.
You did a great job. そっちが良かったですね。はい、ありがとうございます。じゃあ、今からちょっと換気タイムと、トイレ行きたかったらもうトイレ行ってくださいという時間ですけど、10分でちょっとYouTube で、皆さんのコメントとか、感想とかを見ようと思います。We're going to look at everybody's YouTube comments and see what you thought and what other things. Yeah, so please tell us what you thought about our first 3 performances here. Yeah. So we had one person from Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah. 知ってる人。知らん。
ちょっとサーカスティックじゃないのと思いました。ひなたはちょっと日本人と思いますし、
アドリアーネ。
英語のことが日本で、ちょっとアメリカのことを日本でやってるので、サーカスティックじゃないのと思います。
師匠に流暢な英語っていうか。
当たり前じゃない。当たり前じゃない。
さすがですよ。
本当に流暢ですよ。
流暢な。まるでアメリカ人みたいですね。
そんなことないねん。That's not true.
リッシュンさん、なかなか達者。
Thank you.
シュンシュン、ありがとうございます。シュンシュンさん、シュンシュン、パンダの名前みたいって。
今日ね、白と黒だからパンダみたいやでて、シュンシュンってほら名前もね、そうでしょ。いや違うねん、今日はパンダ、ちょっと身はパンダ仕様やけど、この帯は猫のスカルやねんでとか書いておきます。
Yeah, so in the skull is made up of cats.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
なんか浮世絵のですよね。
そうですね。なんとかです。
It looks famous. Yeah.
Looks famous.
It looks very famous.
This is first awesome. My first time experience listening to the traditional Japanese performance in English as well. I am lost for words.
Lost for words. Wow.
ありがとうございます。ジ
Thank
ン
you
さん
so
ありが
much
とう。
for
これ多分村木さんありがとうござい
You're
ま
lost for words. Yeah. 講談ですね。講談を聞いたら ためになるんですね。はい。落語を聞いたらダメになりますね。はい。私の師匠がそう言いました。はい。
いいですか？落語もいいですか？講談もっといいですね。
もっといいですよ。
はい。すごいですね。面白い。アリゾナのひなた。ひなた。サンキューひなた。サンキューアドリアナ。
Yay! Wow, how was the Grand Canyon?
How was the Grand Canyon? 私の質問。なぜアメリカの話を選びましたか？
Okay, that's a good question. At the time that we started this class, American stories were all that I had at the time. So, まあこのクラスを開いた時に、もうこれしかなかったんですので、そういう形でしたんですので、まあ今日はちょっとみんな、ネタ返しを決めましたんですね。で、今日までの話が15になったんですので、だからもうアメリカだけじゃなくて、まあ日本の、昔話とか、まあいろいろありますね。はい、there's lots of stories now, but when we started this class, I didn't have very many, so that's why we have what we have. Yes.
そうか。いきなり苦しめられました私たちは。
そんなことない。
めちゃくちゃ長いんですもん。
タイトルだけでね、選んだんですからね。もうくじび内容わからずに分かる、もう博打のような。そう。
タイトルじゃなかったその時にこの人物が出てくると言いましたんですね。だからみんなペコスビルの興味を持っている人はーいって、そういう形でネタを選びましたんですね。
全然どんな話かね、もうさっぱり忘れる。失敗です。
まあポール・バンエンが一番長かったお話ですね。
聞くまでこんな長いと思ってなかったんですけども。
でも伝説も結構長いんですよ、ポール・バンエン。はい。
この今日の話以外にも。ね、
いっぱい
ありますよね。
ペコスビルも
湖
ペコスビルでも
いっぱいね。
はい、あります。
はい、あるんでございます。アドリアーナさん、グランドキャニオン was amazing.
There we go. The Grand Canyon was amazing today.
ペコスビルが作った。
そう。
ペコスビル。
ペコスビルは何とも作るよ。本当に。
There's a lot of stories like Pecos Bill made the Rio Grande, and Pecos Bill made the Gulf of Mexico, right? He made the sea. Yeah, he made that too. So Pecos Bill really made America. Yeah, so he is. Yes,
He made all of America.
He made all of America. Yeah, that was him.
めちゃくちゃ大きな話。
What? Who? No. What's going on?
あと私の話あと一人出てきた人名前分かりましたか？分かった人。
ジョン。そうそうジョン。ジョニー・インクスリンガー。
ジョニー・インクスリンガー。
メガネを
メガネ屋ですね。
緑のメガネを作ってでいつも緑やから夏やなと思って寒くても大丈夫ってなったわけですね。
Yeah. I've seen pink glasses before. I've never seen green.
ちょっとお客様に何か質問してみます。ちょっと私初めての講談ですし、こういう高いところでお話しするっていうのはね、もう多分17、18年ぶりなんですね。昔落語をやってたんですけども、今はもうやめてて、こういう高いところで話したのも初めてなんですけども、やっぱりこう上から見ててね、やっぱりちょっとうとうとっとする人もありますし、こんな感じの人もありますし、やっぱ講談ってどうなんでしょうね。いや本当こういうのって リアルな感想っていうか、
講談がどうっていうか、私たちの講談がどう、そう講談全般の話にしたら講談には
すごかったよ本当に。
確かにそうなんですけど、いや私たちってほら落語とかから入ってるから、講談ってものすごく言葉が多いんですよね。スクリプトもものすごくページがありますし、とにかく忘れないようにしなきゃみたいなことがもう先に来てるもんですから、あんまりうまく表現ができてなかったような気が私の場合はするんですね。それがちゃんと皆様にこのウェーブとかね、ストークとかね伝わったんかしらと思いましてどうでしたかしら無理やりです。
はい。
その着物のね、イライラとともにその話の最初に説明されましたでしょ。
はいはい。
もうそれがあったんですごくイメージが膨らんで。
正解ですね。
Because her kimono looks like wings, right?
Like a wing.
Yeah, so she looked like a stork.
虫さんが出てきたりとか、最初の保育園のみたいな。
保育園の全部さ。
わかりやすい。
ああ、
そうですね。
そうね。なんかもう皆さんこういう話が初めてですので、なんか私は生徒さんにちょっと分かりやすく説明してくださいと頼んだんですので、皆さんの知恵で自分でそういうことを、考えてくれたんですので、
わずか2日前に
そんなことないです。
私2日前に
そっち作る方に随分時間、使ったという感じですけど、
イメージが膨らむ、イメージが膨らんでお話が想像できるっていうのがすごくいいと思いますね。
あれですよね、日本のお話、例えば今度、浦島太郎とか次する人はもうネタが決まってるんですけども、そういう日本の話だったら自分がもうイメージをちゃんと描けるけど、こういうアメリカのそれも聞いたことのない話をなかなかイメージするって難しいし、表現力もまだ未熟なところがあるので、それはやっぱり今回日本語でねちゃんとお伝えできたっていうのは、これいいアイディアだなと思いましたね。
何しろ世界で初めて。
そうです。
そうですよ。
世界で初めて。
初めてですよ。It's a very historical day today.
でも師匠はあれですかね、またこの中でとかYouTube をご覧になった方々がさあ私もやってみようと思う方がありましたら、師匠のFacebook
と Instagram もしてます。で、今の YouTube ライブは私のチャンネルに流してますので、皆さん私のチャンネルを登録してくださいね。
ぜひご一緒に。
いろいろなプログラムを作ってますので、講談だけじゃなくて、私は歴史の、旅が好きですので、はい、その場所を行ってで英語で説明してるんですので、それでも面白いかなと思います。一回見てくださいね。はい、
ものすごくね英語の勉強になるんです。
本当に。
でスクリプトを覚えなきゃいけないというのはかなりハードルの高いことなんですけども、発音であるとか言い回しであるとか、私たちが学校で習ったものではないものを師匠から学習できるっていう点においてね、すごく新鮮だしやりがいがあるなとみんなそう思っています。
私なんかもうその英語の罵り言葉、竜巻がね、You redneck となんかね、レッドネックですよ。そんなの放送で流してもいいんでしょうかね。
NHK ちゃんからいいです。
そうなんですか。その Pay for this とかね、そういう。
あと擬音ですよね。馬が歩くときにクリッククロッククリッククロックとかね、あとなんだっけ、ランボお腹の中で音がするとかね。そういうのってやっぱりちょっと知らないから 学校ではならないし、
うん
2人で喋っててもそんな言葉があるって知ってるなんて思わないもんね。やっぱり師匠のね、そういう知識のおかげで、私たちちょっと今日はね頑張りました。
まあとても勉強になりますし、
はい、
もし興味があれば、
はい
まあ、手元に、私の教室の、チラシがあります。で、まあ、この発表会からちょっと休ませてもらいますので、4月から新しい学期を始まりますので、
そうなんですか。
はい、4月です。
わかりました。
知らんかった。
今知りました。
今知りました。
それで師匠、こういうそのリサイタルまあ、講談発表会生徒のですね、これは年に1回ぐらいのペースでしょうか。
なんかそうらしいですね。らしいです。
たっぷり時間がありますので皆さん。
来年はぜひ、
はい
ね、
来年はぜひ、
は
はいい、
2回ぐらい分けたらあかんかもしれない。
かもしれませんね。
はい
結構ね、
はい。
5人でね2時間になりますので、
2回ありますから。
すごいですね。はい。なんか他の感想か質問かありましたら、はい。
すごくみんな表現豊かで、
うん。
ちょっとこういう話ってストーリーテリングみたいな感じでね、
もちろん
されてるのもあるかと思うけれども、それよりももっとジェスチャーが入ってもういろんな音とか声とか流れて表現豊かで感心しました。それを堂々と
ありがとうございます。
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 もう何時間もね。
だいぶ勇気がいったんですよ。何しろ竜巻の声をするんですからね。
ですよね。日本に
そういやもうこれでもうだいぶ勇気を振り絞って。
いや、そんな風に
家族には話してません。
でもね、やっぱり皆さんはすごくちっちゃく動いたんですので、だから私は毎回ですね、もっと大きい声。
もう師匠を見てるとね、まずね目の大きさが違うんですよ。目力が違うからね。だからもうそのね、
師匠がね、いやあなた普通にやりすぎますっていう。私これでも精一杯なんですけど、これ以上ですかみたいなね。もうそんなちょっとついてきませんよね、アメリカには。
日本人はねやっぱりジェスチャー苦手ですよね。目力も苦手やしね。
ちっちゃい。
まあ文化が違うんですので、ジェスチャーも違いますね。はい。だから
いろいろ聞いてもすごく答えてくださることですごい勉強になる。
でもまた最後にね、師匠がまあ、英語で講談されるんですけど、何をされるかは私たちも知らないんです。
知らないです。
もうお楽しみなんですけど、本当にやっぱり聞いててもね、まあ、英語力そんなにヒアリング能力高くはないんですけども、もう楽しいんですよ。こういう感じになる。絶対聞き逃しなく最後までいてください。
このリーズ流れがあるんですよね。講談最初シュラバルミ師匠がしてくださったんです。それを英語でそれに合うようなスクリプトを作ってそれをやるというのがもうとてもザ・イングリッシュ講談っていう感じで、そこが魅力ですね。
そう、もう
こっちに
世界に発信ですよ、師匠。
YouTube で見てる方もオンラインでお稽古もできます。
オンラインできます。
そうなんです。
はい。
月1回オンラインですもんね。
まあしばらくですね。はい。だからLINE でちょっと連絡グループがあって、で皆さんそこに集めて、でまた別のグループでオンラインの教室をやってます。で、もう一つのライブの、まあ、教室がここでやってますので、はい、ぜひ、興味があればお越しくださいませ。
どうぞ私たちの仲間になりましょう。
はい、さて、後半に入りましょうか。じゃあ3人で、バイバイしてくださいね。
バイバイ。
ありがとう、ニックありがとう。
バイバイ。バイバイ。バイバイ。 後半に入ります。あと2人の生徒さんが出ます。まずは、the next performer is 天八堂俊太郎さん。俊太郎さん、please welcome 俊太郎さん。
Thank you for coming today. My name is 天八堂俊太郎と申します。私が本日お話しする講談はアメリカのシンボルアンクルサムについてでございます。アンクルサム、皆様このようなポスターってご覧になったことはありますですかね。ありますか。やっぱありますよね。これは有名なアメリカが第一次世界大戦の時に兵士を募集した時のポスターなんです。でこのおじさん、これが本日のお話のこのアンクルサムなんですね。サムおじさんなんです。このお話なんですけど、これ結構有名なポスターです。アメリカがね途中から第一次世界大戦にこう入っていく時に、歴史的な転換点になった時に兵士募集ってやった時のやつです。でこのデザイン的にも結構これ、いいデザインだ、パンチのあるデザインだということで有名なポスターなんです。で、ちょっとね、またちょっと読めますかね。この I want you だから指名手配じゃないですよ。お前が欲しいんだと、兵士として欲しいんだ for US Army って書いてね。この US Army のこの US はもちろんユナイテッドステイツ、アメリカのことなんですけどもね、もう一つ意味があるんですよ。アンクルサムなんですね。言うたらアンクルサムがお前を欲しいんだ言うてるわけです。アメリカが欲しい、アンクルサムが欲しい言うてるんです。だからアメリカイコールアンクルサムなんです。アンクルサムイコールアメリカなんです。もうアメリカっていう国を擬人化したらこのアンクルサムおじさんになってるっていうのが本日のお話なんです。ですね。ほんで、この実はですね、ここ大事なんです。このアンクルサムっていうのはサムおじさんっていうのは実在する人物がモデルになっているということなので、これがそうなんです。サムエル、誰やサムエル・ウィルソンさん、これが実在する人物で、これがモデルになってるって言われてるんです。で、本日のお話はこのサムエル・ウィルソンがいかにしてこのアメリカのシンボルね、アメリカそのもののアンクルサムになったかっていうお話なんですね。でこのサムエル・ウィルソンさんが生まれたのが大体1766年って言いますから、江戸時代の中期、日本でいうと滝沢馬琴とかですかもうよう知りませんけどね、そんな分からんぐらいの江戸の真ん中辺だということなんでしょうか。ですね。で彼が1766、5つ上にエベニーザっていうお兄ちゃんがいてました。で彼らが生まれ育った時代っていうのはアメリカがまだ国ではなくてイギリスの植民地だった時なんですね。イギリスのカロニーやった頃なんですね。ですからもうこれイギリスから独立するぞみたいな、そんな機運ですよね。イギリスが高い税金をかけてきて、アメリカとしてはもう税金ばっかりかけて俺ら代表イギリスの国会に送ってへんやないか、代表なくして風なしみたいな、そんな時代だったんです。だからもうそういう時代に育ってるから、このサムエル・ボーヤとエベニーザーのお兄ちゃんもよし俺たちも戦うぞみたいな、そんな時なんですね。で多分じゃないな、サムエル・ボーヤが9歳、これが14歳ぐらいかな、アメリカの独立戦争が起こるんです。起こって9歳14歳ですからね、もう若い。だけどエベニーザーは一足先に独立戦争、自由を獲得するぞ行くんです。ちょっとお前待っとけ、お兄ちゃんが先行っとくからみたいな、お兄ちゃん頑張ってねみたいな。ほんでお兄ちゃん何年かして戻ってくる。ほんでよし一緒に行こうってなります。でサムエルはよし僕も頑張る、自由獲得独立のために戦うぞガーッて行くんです。行くんですけどね、この行った先の将軍からよう来てくれたと、 だけど君は、戦うというわけではなくて、食料用の牛の世話をしてくれと言われたんです。このこれ牛の世話をしてくれって言われたんですね。このサムエル坊やからしたらもうっていう感じですよね。俺は命をかけて戦うぞ言うてるのに牛の世話をしてくれそんなもんできるかいと言いつつも、結果やるんですよ。やるんです。それはやるんですね。牛の世話やって。だけどね、これ人生っていうのは無駄なことはないんです。このね、牛を育てて骨食肉加工するというこの技術を彼は戦後これを生かしてビジネスマンとしてもう大成功を収めるっていうことなのね。このおじさんになっていくもう大成功ほんで、ちょっと政治とかにも携わりながらやっていくと。ほんでこういうアメリカンシンボルになっていくと。こういうお話、今日の講談っていうのはもうこういうお話なんです。ですから私全て日本語で喋ってしまいましたのでこれ以上英語で喋る必要があるかどうかちょっとそれよく分かりませんが、せっかくちょっと練習してきたので、頑張って英語でもやらせていただきたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。講談 The origin of Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam is a famous American symbol. Uncle Sam is a famous American symbol. And he first appeared on posters in World War I, calling all men to join the military and fight for the USA. Uncle Sam is a tall man and with white hair and a goatee. He wears top hat, tailcoat, and trousers in the color of red, white, and blue. And what most of people don't know is that Uncle Sam was modeled on a real person. Our story begins on September 13th in 1766. In the American colony of Massachusetts is born the main character of today's culture, Samuel Wilson. Samuel was born before the United States of America became a country. The American colonists were tired of being ruled by British Empire, and a revolution soon started. Why do we pay expensive taxes, but we do not have a man sitting in the British Parliament? It's not fair. The American colonies must be represented in Parliament. If not, then we will fight for our independence. こんな時代だったんです。Samuel grew up during this time. And his older brother Ebenezer and him wondered, what kind of country would the United States turn out to be if we are not a colony? But many American colonists also wanted to find out how great the United States could be. みんながどんな国にしたらいいか模索していたんですね。やっぱり日本の幕末に似てるんでしょうか。よう知りませんけれども。When in 1775, Samuel had turned to 9 years old, the War of Independence had started. This was a war to gain independence from England. Ebenezer was getting ready to join the war, and his brother Sam watching him. Ebenezer! Oh, Samuel. Ebenezer, the war has started, hasn't it? But don't worry about it. We will definitely win. How can you be so sure? Because we are seeking justice by having this war. Justice! There is no justice for England, who is trying to take away our freedom. Freedom is this land's symbol. Freedom? Yes, freedom. Like being able to climb a tree whenever you like, or like being able to say and do what you want, and you want to be punished. If that's the case, I like being free. I wonder if there is anything that I can do. Let me go ahead with you, and I'll try to find something for you. And when I come back, be ready to go. Alright, I'll be ready for your return. So, Samuel's older brother joins the Continental Army, and Sam stays behind and waits for his brother's return. He packed a bag and it's up to the next door. 5 years later, a lot of time can pass with just one strap of 講談張り扇講談ストーリーテラーズ張り扇 It's a time traveling device. では行きます。5 years later, when Sam is 14 years old, Ebenezer comes back home. Ebenezer! Oh, Samuel! Oh, Samuel! 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 Oh, Samuel! Oh, 起きなきゃな Samuel! Oh, Samuel! Are you still wanting to fight for your freedom? Yes, I do. I'm ready to go. All right. Then show up on the line tomorrow. Everyone is waiting for you there. All right. I'll be there tomorrow. Next day, Samuel and his older brother Ebenezer go to the camp. So, I have brought along my younger brother Samuel. Ebenezer Wilson, good job. And you are Samuel Wilson. You will be in charge of guarding the camp, and also you will given a very important job as well. Yes, sir. Give me anything. I fight for my freedom. Really? Then look over there. Sam looked in the direction the man was pointing and saw a herd of cattle there. Many cows there. ぎょうさんの牛がおったんですね。You are in charge of those cattle. What? You want me to take care of cows? I want you to raise them, take care of them, and process them for food. But I wanted to fight for freedom. Samuel Wilson, these cows are the energy and the power of the revolution, and without them, our army will not succeed. How do cows do that? Because soldiers who eat really tasty beef will be able to fight harder, and those soldiers will be the hero of the revolution, and you are going to be the one to make those heroes. Will you? Sure, but I wanted to be the hero. Samuel Wilson, you are a hero. You will power our army, and the men will be thankful for your deeds, and they will fight that much harder because they have a hero who is looking after them. That is what a hero truly is. Will you be that hero? Yes, sir. Samuel, Samuel, it is great. Oh, we will all be able to eat delicious meat. Let's do our best. All right, Ebenezer. この時サムエル若干14歳にしてこう牛を育ててヒーローになろう、フリーダムファイターになろうと決意をしたんです。さあこれからサムエルと牛とのこの格闘が始まりますね。The struggle between Samuel and cows had begun. He gathered hay to feed them. And he cleaned their manure. And he did everything to look after the cattle. And even one day, 3 hungry enemy soldiers came. Hey, look over there. Those cows look very delicious. Let's steal them. Enemy soldiers get to the fence, but before they could climb the fence, I would do that if I were you. There was Samuel Wilson aiming a gun at enemies. Oh, pardon us, little boy, but we are hungry. So give us your cows. No way! These cows are for the fight for the freedom. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 4. Oh, that wasn't 3. The soldiers ran away as fast as they could. That was close one. But no one but freedom fighters have these cows. Right, guys? Moo! That was thank you in cows. さあ、これからサムエルの活躍がどんどん始まっていってどんどん活躍してアメリカのシンボルになってこっから面白くなってくるんですがなんとお時間となってしまいました。残念。マイタイムだ。しかし私の後のビューティーストーリーテラー長春さんがこの後を語っていただきますので、皆さんご期待くださいませ。私は、一旦これで失礼いたします。Thank you very much. See you again. ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much. All right, Shuntaro-san. Yeah, a lot of people, they have kind of an image of what Kodanshi is. That was Shuntaro's version. So, please excuse him. But anyway, but no, it's fun, right? It's always so fun. So now you'll hear the rest of the origin of Uncle Sam from Tenpachi-do Shoushun-san. Shoushun-san.
I'm Tenpachi-do Shoushun. やりにくいですね、あの後。独特でしょ。まああんな風にはできません。あんな面白いことはありません。もうちょっとノーマルタイプの講談を目指したいと思いますので、よろしくお願いします。落語は英語の落語はたくさんやってまいりましたけれども、講談は初めてでございまして、ちょっとなかなか覚えられないということで、ちょっとカンニングをしながらやらせていただこうかなと思っております。針扇の使い方をおととい教わったところでございまして、どこで打つんだかわからないので、ちょっとチラチラ見ながらということになってしまいますけれども、よろしくお願いいたします。ですね、まあこれはもういらないかなと思うんですけど、まあこのサムエル君がですね、このアンクルサムになっていく過程ですね。そんなにもう難しくないので、細かいことはもう言ってくれたので言いませんが、ちょっと皆さんがご存じないかもしれない単語の説明を、3つぐらいしたいと思います。一つはですね、ミートパッキングカンパニーを作るんですけどね、これはまあ精肉食肉販売会社みたいな感じだと思ってください。それから、すごく発音しにくくて直されるんですけど、スローダースローダースローダースローダーというのは何かというと、日本語でいうところの屠殺でございますね。食肉を作る過程ですね。あとですね、独立戦争 War of Independence、 あとですね、これも発音直されまくりなんですけど、セクレタリーですね。セクレタリーっていうのは秘書さんのことですけど、The Secretary of War で、陸軍長官ということです。Secretary 難しいですね。から、Meat Rations っていうのも配給みたいなことですね。それから、
皆さんバレルっていう言葉をご存知だと思うんですけど、物の重さを測るんですかね。その発音が barrels なんですね。barrels だとbarrels って言ったらバレル、樽のことですねと思っていただけたらいいかなと思います。あとはそんなに難しい単語は出てきませんので、分かりやすくいい発音で頑張ってやってみたいと思いますのでよろしくお願いいたします。From now, I'll tell you the rest of the story, the origin of Uncle Sam. The cattle receiving tender care and protection grew up very healthy. When they are ready, Sam took the cattle to learn to process the best beef he could make. The soldiers who ate the meat got lots of energy, and they pushed forward in the fight for freedom. And Samuel enjoyed raising cows, and he enjoyed the happy faces of soldiers as they ate his meat. Well now, if I get to go back home, I'm going to get a job working with meat. He had decided. おととい習ったのでまだできません。And so, thanks to the American Revolution, Sam learned how to build a meat packing company. He learned about how to raise the cows, how to slaughter the cows, how to pack the meat. Samuel participated in the War of Independence until the war finally ended in victory. The United States was now free. Ebenezer, the land of the free, the United States has been born. That's right, we are all free. And we have the freedom to do what we want. Right. Let's build a meat packing company. Will you join me? Be my business partner? Sure, I don't see why not. So, when Samuel had turned to 22 and his brother Ebenezer 27, they decided to build a meat packing company. The E&S Wilson Meat Packing Company. And where should we build our company, Ebenezer? Oh, we should build it in a place that's convenient. How about in Troy, New York? If we build there, we can use Hudson River. We can use the boats to get animals to our factory and then use boats again to ship out our product very quickly. That's true. And New York City is also very close, and we can ship our product there, and lots of people will be able to eat fresh meat. Right, I see. Well then, we decide on Troy. Troy. The people in Troy heard about a new factory being built in their town. They are so happy. You know, now that Samuel and Wilson have come to town, it's been nice to be able to eat fresh beef. Yes, and the two men themselves are very good businessmen. Oh yes, very kind and friendly. And also they are very reliable, especially Samuel Wilson. He's like having an uncle protecting our town. Oh, yes, right. Our Uncle Sam. The people in the area started calling Samuel Uncle Sam. The E&S Wilson Company became very successful. One day, the brothers are looking in a newspaper. Hey, Ebenezer, look at this. The Secretary of War is looking for a company to deliver meat ration to the troops. Let's try to get a contract. And so, the E&S Wilson meat packing companies sent them a proposal to the U.S. military. We can provide you 3,000 barrels of beef for 1 year. Wow, you guys win the contract. You start right away. The factory got started right away to make beef ration for the U.S. soldier fighting in the War of 1812. The barrels started to be shipped to troops around New York. On all barrels of beef, the company printed EA-US. EA was a contract. US was the United States. However, when the barrels were delivered and the soldiers saw the US label, yay! It's delicious beef from Uncle Sam! Hey guys! Beef from Uncle Sam! Who is Uncle Sam? He's the protector of all Americans. He makes the best beef in all the country. Oh, here, try this. This is the best beef I ever had. Oh, I feel stronger than before. That's because this beef from Uncle Sam. Soldiers are so very happy Uncle Sam enjoys sending them food. They fought even harder because they were eating Uncle Sam's beef. And who thought this was very interesting? But the local newspaper. The beef stamped US is a food protecting America. No, US is not for the United States. It is being sent by our one and only Uncle Sam, by no other. This news spread across all over the country. Did you read the newspaper? Yeah, about Uncle Sam, right? We are all being protected by Uncle Sam. Of course we are. The United States is Uncle Sam. People started to say that the United States was Uncle Sam. And even the American government said, we the people of the United States, no, of Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam became an official nickname for the U.S. government. President Abraham Lincoln and Franklin Roosevelt proudly used Uncle Sam in their speeches. And then when the First World War started, posters of Uncle Sam recruiting soldiers for the war spread across the United States. When you saw him, from the top here, white top hat with a band of stars and a white curly hair and a white goatee, a red face and blue tailcoat and a white shirt, a white waistcoat and red bow tie, red and striped pant. This was the image of the United States. We need you. Fight for freedom. Saying these words, he recruited the soldiers. Well, if Uncle Sam says so, then I have to. You're going? Yep, I'm going. And for so many soldiers, it was a memory they could never forget. All of this started because of one boy who raised cows for his freedom. This was a story of the origin of Uncle Sam. Thank you very much.
旭堂Nanshun, and I am the last performance today. Hello, how are you? Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's see. Today, this year I was wondering what to do this year. Each kodanshi, they have to make their own work. Like, work doesn't come to us. So we have to do something. I was thinking this year about what to do. Sadly, last year in July 31st, my master, Yondaime Kyokudo Nanryo, passed away. When that happened, I was like, oh, what can I do? So I became a little lost at that time. I think anybody who loses their shisho, they become lost and they don't know what to do. So I knew that to continue being a professional kodanshi, I needed to do something very special in order to stay professional. So I decided to not do kodan in Japanese, but to do kodan in English and spread kodan not only all over Japan, but also around the world. As I said before, kodan is a minor traditional performing art here in Japan. It is very sad that is so, because it is an amazing traditional performing art. So I want people to know, not rakugo, but kodan is the best. Right? So this is my mission to do. So this year I decided that I'm going to focus on kodan. How do I do that in the middle of coronavirus? I decided to focus on English education. Right? So 英語の教育へ集中しますね。はい。で、So I decided I have YouTube. Hi there. YouTube is a very important thing for me, right? So this summer, I'm going to try a kids' kodan experience. It has never been done before. これが初めてですのでね。日本語でも英語でも初めてです。はい。だから、そういう一歩をしようと思いますので、今日はそういう話をしようと思います。はい、本日の話は猿ガニ合戦を知ってますか？はい、This is the battle between monkey and crab。はい、じゃあ皆さんちょっと、英語で体操しましょうね。はい、皆さん参加してくださいね。はい、じゃあ、2人の、動物が出てきますね。じゃあ猿とカニ。で皆さん英語で猿はモンキー、はい。でカニはクラブ、オッケー。で、クラブが何かもらって持ってます。はい。おにぎりですね。はい、おにぎりを持ってます。すごい嬉しいですね。で、おにぎりは英語でせーの。ライスボールですね。はい、ライスボールがあります。はい。で、モンキーはそれを食べたいです。ですよね。で、取り替えっこをしようと思って何か取り替えっこどんなものができるか皆さん覚えてますか？もうね、柿の種です。はい、柿の種、柿の種が持ってます。はい、この柿は英語で何でしょう？Persimmon、そうですね。で、柿の種はseed、はい、そうですね。柿の種、取り替えこって。でもありえない話ですけど、できましたよ。カニが何のものかちょっとわからないんですけど、まあお話の中でそれが出てきますね。はい。で、まあ柿の木が出てきたんですね。で、カニがやっとパーシモンを食べられるんですね。実際に食べられますか？No, he can't eat the persimmons ね、食べられません。はい。だから、もうどうしようか。その時に誰が来た？モンキーですね。はい、モンキーが出てきた。イエーイ persimmons と言いますね。はい。で、勝手に木登ってで柿を食べるんですね。柿食べる。で、クラブがおいここに食べたいかなって言ってモンキーは何しましたか？ Throw He throws the persimmons で結局、クラブ怪我されますね。 He gets hurt、right? So crab has many friends. All right, there is a hachi, a usu, a kuri, and a ushi no fun. ありますよ。ちゃんと調べました。はい。こういう4つの友達がいますね。はい。じゃあ、8は英語でB ですね。今日はバンボビーが出ます。はい、バンボビーですね。はい。じゃあ、栗チェスナット、そう、チェスナットですね。私の好きなものですけど、チェスナット大好きですよね。はい、今日も食べました。はい、木の薄ね。でもなんか子供が murder してるか私は知らないかもしれへんなと思って別のものにしたんです。だから本のもの木の嘘を見ればもう本当にトリースタンプみたいですね。そういう形やなと思ったんですけどトリースタンプのそのままにしたんですよ。はい、トリースタンプで最後は牛の糞そうですよ。はい。子供ですね。はい。子供向きで、そういうものが大好きじゃないですか。はい。じゃあ、牛の糞は cow pad と言いますね。なんかこういう丸いものがありますので、これが pad と言いますので、これは cow pad もしくは cow poo になる時もありますので、それもあります。はい。じゃあ、皆さん。
師匠すいません、質問があったんですけど。
なんでやねん。
ウッドスタンプって言われましたよ。
トリースタンプ。
はい。スタンプどういう意味ですか、この場合。
後で説明しましょうか。いや本番中ですね。はい、はい、そうですね。じゃあ、しましょうか。はい。じゃあ、今日は The Battle Between Monkey and Crab. It is a long, long time ago. It is so long ago, animals can talk. They live in houses. They wear clothes. In today's kodan, there is a monkey. He is sitting in a tree. He is a very hungry monkey. Oh, I am so hungry, but there's nothing to eat. さっきに食べた柿の種があるだけだ。I only have a persimmon seed. But monkey sees a crab. He is walking down the road.I have a rice ball, yes I do. I have a rice ball, yes I do. I have a rice ball, yes I do. And I'm gonna eat your rice ball too. Ooh. That's a rice ball. That rice ball looks very delicious. I'm gonna get that rice ball. Monkey climbs down the tree. Hello, crab. Oh, hello, monkey.Oh, monkey, what's wrong? Oh, crab, I am so very hungry. Oh, well, that's too bad. I have a rice ball, see? ハチ君が僕にくれたんだな。This Bumblebee gave this to me. Oh, it looks so tasty. 中に何が入っているの? What's in it? Oh, well, it has...honey glazed fried chicken. It's Bumblebee's favorite food. Oh, honey glazed fried chicken. Bumblebee has the best honey. Yeah, ハチ君はいつも美味しい蜂蜜がけを作るからね。黄金チキンだよ! Bumblebee always makes a nice honey glaze. It's like golden chicken. Oh, golden chicken. Well, monkey, goodbye. See you later. Oh, okay. Wait, crab. 取り返しないか? Would you be interested in a trade? A trade?What would you trade me for this very delicious honey glazed fried chicken rice ball? I have a persimmon seed. A persimmon seed? Well, yeah. See, if you eat Bumblebee's rice ball, after that, it's gone. No more rice ball, right? Yeah, but...If you plant this seed, it will grow. and it will become a big tree. And you can have all you can eat persimmon. All I can eat persimmon? I love persimmon, right? So you can have lots and lots of persimmon, lots and lots of persimmon, and you can have a persimmon store, and you can get money selling persimmons. A persimmon store? That's right, but this is a one-time offer. No trade, no seed, no tree, no store. Monkey is a very good salesman. Crab agrees to the trade. He takes the persimmon seed and he runs home. Good luck, Crab. Now, very delicious rice ball. Yum, 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 yum. I'm hungry again. 神が家に着くと庭に行きました。When Crab got home, he went to his garden. He dug a hole. He puts the seed in the hole. He covers the seed. He gives the seed some water. Then Crab does a dance. Hey, persimmon seed! Hey, persimmon seed! Hey, persimmon seed! Grow! And like that, pop! A sprout pops up out of the ground. The crab gives the sprout some water. Then he dances again. Hey, persimmon sprout! Hey, persimmon sprout! Hey, persimmon sprout! Grow! And just like that, whoa! A big persimmon tree grows up into the sky. The crab gives the tree some water. Then he dances again. Hey, persimmon tree! Hey, persimmon tree! Hey, persimmon tree! Fruit! And like that, the tree grows fruit. Wow! Thank you, persimmon tree! You are a good persimmon tree. Now, I am going to eat a persimmon. But the tree is too tall. He cannot get a persimmon. Oh no, what do I do? I cannot get a persimmon. But then, the hungry monkey comes. Yay! Persimmons! The monkey climbs up the tree. He eats the persimmons one by one by one. Crab waves to Monkey. Monkey, I can't get a persimmon. Can you toss one down to me? Monkey, please share. But Monkey ignores Crab. He eats the persimmon one by one by one. Oh, this is a bad one. Ugh. The monkey throws the persimmon down. Oh, it almost hits Crab. Monkey, be careful, not so strong. You'll hurt me. Monkey, please toss me a persimmon. Please share. Oh, you want me to share, do you? Well, here you are. Monkey throws the bad persimmons at Crab. Crab dodges the fruit. He dodges to the left. He dodges to the right. He dodges and crack! A persimmon hits him on the head. He is hurt very bad. Thank you for the persimmons, Monkey. Crab. They look very tasty. Monkey takes the persimmons and he goes home. Crab is hurt very bad. He cannot move. Later that night, Bumblebee visits Crab. He brings honey-glazed fried chicken rice balls for dinner. But he finds Crab under the persimmon tree. Crab, what's wrong? you're hurt very bad. Let's go to bed. I'll give you a nice honey bandage. You will be better in no time. Oh, thank you, Bumblebee. Bumblebee takes Crab to bed. He wraps his broken head in a bandage. Crab goes to sleep. Zzz. Monkey did a bad thing. He has to be taught a lesson. I'm going to call Crab's friends together. And so Bumblebee buzzes off to find Crab's friends. They are Chestnut, Tree Stump, and Cowpad. Everyone gathers together at Crab's house. They take care of Crab. Crab gets a little better. One day, while Crab is sleeping, the friends gather together to think of a battle plan. So, Monkey did a bad thing. We have to teach him a lesson. Will you help me? Yes, we will help you. Okay, then let's go to Monkey's house. The friends go into Monkey's house. Inside Monkey's house, Chestnut hides in the fire. Bumblebee hides in a ladle on top of the water barrel. Outside the house, Tree Stump hides on the top of the house. And Cowpad sits in front of the door. Monkey is sitting in Crab's persimmon tree. He is eating persimmons one by one by one. Free, all I can eat persimmons. It's so delicious. I could sit up here all day. But then it starts to get cold. A cold wind blows through. Ooh, oh, that's a bit cold. I should go home. I'll go home and I'll get warm at the fire. Yes. I should take a snack. I'll just take a couple of persimmons. Okay, let's go. Monkey takes the persimmons home. When he gets home, ew, what's that? What's a Cowpad at my door? Ooh, oh, that stinks. Oh, but I'm too lazy to clean it up. I'll just walk around. Monkey steps over the Cowpad. He goes into the house. He goes to the fire, and he gets warm at the fire. Oh, that's very warm. Oh, much better. But in the fire, Chestnut glows like the setting sun. With a pop, he jumps out of the fire and right on Monkey. Ow! It's hot! Water! Monkey takes the ladle from the water barrel. He tries to get water, but inside the ladle with a buzz is Bumblebee. Bumblebee stings Monkey. Ow! That stings! Run away! Monkey runs to his door. At his door is the glistening Cowpad. He slips up into the air and on the ground. From the roof, Tree Stump sees his chance with a kaboom. He lands right on top of Monkey. So, Monkey, we are here to teach you a lesson. Do not hurt other people. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Are you sorry? Yes, I'm sorry. So sorry. Good. Then you will say sorry to Crab too. The friends take Monkey to Crab's house. are you feeling? Oh, Bumblebee, I'm feeling much better. Oh, what's Monkey doing here? Well, we taught Monkey a lesson. He has something to say. Zzz, Monkey, say sorry to Crab. Crab, I'm really, really sorry. Aw, Monkey, I forgive you. Let's open a persimmon store together. And so after the battle, Crab gets better, and he opens a persimmon store. Many animals come to buy persimmons. Monkey, 10 persimmons, please. Okay, Crab. Monkey climbs the persimmon tree and gets 10 persimmons, but he tries to take one into his mouth. Monkey, no eating. Okay, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it. Okay. Monkey learned his lesson. At night, the store closes. All the friends get together to have dinner. They have honey glazed fried chicken rice balls from Bumblebee, mochi rice cakes from Tree Stump, and all you can eat persimmons from Crab. Monkey is happy because he can eat lots of good food. Crab is happy because Monkey is happy. And Chestnut, Tree Stump, and Bumblebee are happy because Monkey learned his lesson. This was the story of the battle between Monkey and Crab. Thank you so much. Okay. No, that's part of my profession. It always happens. Oh, I should come here. Okay. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming to our show. I need to put my mask on. Hold on a minute. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we would like to thank you also SSD Studios for helping us out with our YouTube broadcast. We would like to thank ID Takaikan for letting us borrow this space. And for all of you for coming here and listening to us at this very historic event today. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.はい。練習に言わなかったんですけど、締めは大阪締めにしましょうか。はい。大阪締め。So when we end an event, we always end with a type of clapping rhythm called an Osaka Jime. So everybody on YouTube, you can join us if you want. You just take out your hands. We'll practice one time. How about that? We'll do that. All right. So I will say uchimasho. Everybody goes chon chon, right? And then I'll say moitotsu se chon chon. And then yote sando chon chon ga chon ですね。こんチョンチョンがチョンが。はい。大事ですので。大事です。はい。チョンチョンがチョンですね。はい。はい。じゃあ。しましょうか。はい。皆さん take out your hands, please, and 打ちましょう。もう一つせ。いよってサンド。ありがとうございます。はい。写真撮りますし、お客様とは撮らない。私たち